Solange VIVENS used to be a little girl born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. She has grown to become a POTOMITAN, a woman that went through a whole lot, suffered a lot, learned a lot, grew up to become the person that I am today, someone whose goal currently is to help other women to strive and to assist them, to inspire them to become their own POTOMITAN. That's who I am today. Back when I came to the United States, I really had to move mountains. Didn't speak a word of English. I came in on a 2-month visa and I'm still there. They have not put me out yet. Became an American, did all kind of factory work in the beginning. You have to understand, I came to the United States in the middle of the 1960s. What you guys have today, I did not have. At least you have a support system. I didn't have that kind of a support system. Didn't have friends. It was painful. It was hard work. I tell people, if hard work killed, I would have been killed already. Because hard work makes us stronger. It does not kill us. So I'm a proud Haitian for where I came from to where I am today. I think I'm ambitious. If I can use that as a quality for me, I'm very ambitious. At 75 years old, I just started a new company. The Voice of Girls Can Move Mountains. And I'm doing it, it's a not-for-profit. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it because I feel that I have so much still in me that I can share. And that's the only reason I'm doing it. So the plan with the Voice of Girls Can Move Mountains is to meet with women that is about to decide, where am I going? What is my life going to look like? What are my goals? What are my restrictions? What's holding me back? And how can I find my voice? That's Voice of Girls Can Move Mountain, giving a voice to the book. I wrote the book. This is my book. This is my story. This is my life. And I wrote the book because I felt very strongly that I needed to share what I had in here before I died. This is the French book, complete different cover. To the first one seeing it, it's not out yet, and it's in Creole.
Oh, yes.
I wanted women to know that it is not where you start that matters. It's where you are today, where your vision is, where you want to end up. So my past is my past. My past does not hold me for my future. I was talking with my director of marketing yesterday, and we were in the car entertaining each other, if you will. And I was telling her that when we are traumatized, I was raped at the age of 19 by the lawyer that was fixing my papers for me to become legal in the country. So now you can imagine, I'm not legal, he's my lawyer, I respect him, my life depended on him, and he raped me, young girl. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? Do you let it cripple you? Or what do you do with it? So I was telling Christina, when you are traumatized, you dig a hole and you empty yourself. You just dig a hole, which is what I did, and you just empty your chest. You just put everything there and close it. But you don't stop there. Then I dug another hole. And I talked to the same hole, the same way I did with this one, with the pen. And I turned around and I put all I wanted, all my wishes, all my desires. I wanted to go to school. I want to get my papers. I want to have babies. I want to get married one day. I want this, I want that. And I spilled my guts in the hole and I covered it. That hole was you planted the seeds of hope. That's what you did. You bury one and you grow another one. You know what they say, when someone died, a baby is born? That's what life is all about. When you are that traumatized, you just have to figure out, how do I process it? How do I put the trauma away and then start to live again? Unfortunately, a lot of people allow ALLOW, they allow the trauma to stay with them forever, and they never bury it. And you know what happened? You don't progress. You don't grow. You don't really get to where you want to get, because this thing is like a leash. It's pulling you back. The ability to bury it, to cut the umbilical cord, to free yourself, that's what helped me to move forward. The voice of Girls Can Move Mountains came from a podcast that I did, just like I'm talking with you. And a young lady from Boston, I have yet to meet her. I have not met her. She heard me speak and she researched to find me. And she wanted me to tell her, how did I found my voice? That's all she wanted. How did you find your voice? Help me find my voice. And she's my friend now. We talk on the phone all the time. We never met. We've never met. And to me, that's what my POTOMITAN is all about. When you have trauma, you don't allow ALLOW, never allow it to keep you behind. Because all of us have silent pain. Everyone, no one is exempt. No matter how rich you are, how poor you are, we all have silent pain. So when you see someone, don't judge them because you don't know the degree of their pain. Help them, talk to them, and allow them, teach them how to bury that pain that is keeping them from moving forward. So I am giving voice to women and teach them how they can move forward. And I tell them, it is not where you start, it's where you end that matters. Because we all have our own baggage. Don't let it to be so heavy on your back that you cannot move forward. Gotta learn to put it down. We can, you can, I can, and all of us can do it because we are women. One of the things that we don't do enough is to be flexible. To be flexible. A lot of young women don't understand these things, and they are not flexible enough to allow, I love that word, to allow life to move on and be happy. So flexibility in life is very important. Don't be too rigid. The second one is to be kind. Kindness is what probably made me the woman that I am today. My dad stopped to help a woman with a flat tire. It turned out she was the daughter of the senator in Haiti, and then she ended up being my godmother, and that's how, my beginning started on a high, if you will. So being kind is very important. I'm going to Haiti in October to showcase those two books, The French and the Creole with Gerda Nicola. Life is nothing but a series of mountains that we climb every day. From the time you were born to the time you're buried, you're climbing. You start from the bottom. So life is a series of mountains, up and down. If we understand that's what life is all about. And what happened is some people look at the next mountain and they think they can jump from the top of this mountain to the next. They fall down and they crack their bones. That's what happened. You take your time, you go down, you climb slowly but surely. Because if you read the book, you will see that I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle. I have everything turtle. My house is full of turtle. Why? People want to know, why are you a turtle? Well, let me tell you something. Turtle moves slowly, but the turtle always gets where the turtle is going. Number two, in order for a turtle to move forward, the turtle must stick its neck out. No turtle can make a step forward if they are in the shell. So in order for a turtle to move forward, the turtle must stick its neck out. And that's all I've done all my life. Stick my neck out. Quickly, I'll tell you another story because I'm a storyteller. Have been, and still the only Black person who ever been elected nationally to the American Healthcare Association. Association is over 70 years old. It's the one association that represents all the nursing homes in the United States, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Hawaii. Not one Black person never made it to the vice president level. I went to convention for 3 consecutive years, and all I saw was white male with beautiful tuxedos on, beautiful white women, blonde hair, blue eyes, diamond. And I'm saying, now wait, what happened here? Year 1, year 2, year 3, I looked at my girlfriend, Anna, and I said, Anna, one day I'm gonna be at that podium with my tall, dark, and handsome husband. I did it, but my husband had died by that time, and my tall, dark, and handsome son escorted his mother to the stage. The other day, I did something, and my brother looked at me and said, what are you, a man or a woman? And I said, I'm both. Just the fact that I did it, and I get a kick when I accomplish something. I teach that as well. I tell my nursing assistants, see, I used to own nursing homes. I had a nursing school. You know, I had a home care agency. I had 800 employees. I mean, I've done it. And I would be meeting with them, and I said, after you make a bed for one of those nursing home residents, turn around, look at the woman and say, yes, because you need to be proud of you in order for other people to be proud of you. You need to love you for me to love you. If you don't even love yourself, how can I love you? If you're not proud of what you do, how can other people be proud of your product? So you have to feel that inside, that I want to be the best. I want to accomplish this. Oh my goodness. How did that change me? I will tell you that every day I feel so grateful. You see, happiness is free.
Yes.
Don't forget that. You don't need anyone to make you happy. Happiness is free. So I look for things that make me happy. And I have a way of saying, I will not allow anyone nor anything to spoil my joy, because I love to be happy. I'm loud, I'm full of life, full of energy, and that's what keeps me going. I don't allow myself to become depressed, because there's so much going on that could depress us. So whenever there is a negative, I tell people, there is always a hair of positivity in every negative. Period. Period. Just look for that hair of positivity and wrap it around you and grow it and keep being who you are and keep being happy. It's that important not to allow anyone nor anything to spoil your joy. It's your joy, not my joy. See, don't allow anyone to spoil your joy, because the happier you are, a better person you are. The more people want to be around you. Who wants to be around someone that is whining constantly, that have a funny face, a sad face constantly? What do you bring? What kind of energy do you bring? Right? So when you are a happy person, people, you become like honey, and people just come to you. And things happen. Things happen. So my legacy is she's trustworthy, she inspires people, she shares everything. I used to tell people I share everything except my husband. So be yourself. And I'll tell young women to be you, be who you are. Don't be a fake. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. You have to be determined to be successful. You don't become successful. You have to be determined to be successful in whatever the endeavor. The other thing I leave you with also is that you have to have faith. When you read my book, you will see that faith is what kept me going. Because if you believe and you know how to pray and you are grateful, good things will happen to you. I feel that God talked to all of us. Some of us hear him. Some of us do what he tells us to do. Some of us don't even hear him. And some of us ignore what he tells us to do. See, sometimes people say, my intuition tells me not to go. But I'm going to go anyway. You go and something bad happened to you. That's because you didn't listen. The intuition, that little voice who told you not to go, if you listen to it, maybe what happened to you would not have happened. So we need to listen to the voice of that spiritual voice that is speaking to us every day. And thank God, pray, and be focused. That's another one of my 25 rules. Okay. First of all, they can go on my website, solangevivens.com. And on that website, they will find all 3 books. I am on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, I am, where am I again? Instagram. I don't even know how to do them. I must admit, listen, I didn't grow up with this stuff, but I'm on all of them. On solangevivens.com is where I tell everybody to go. And Fanny, my assistant, will get to you the same way she communicates with you ladies.
She's amazing.
Isn't she amazing?
Apple back, Fanny.
Well, she's listening. I'm a turtle. It took me years to get there, but I did it. It was really a pleasure for me, because my goal is to help young women like you guys, for you to one day at 75 to be the one sitting in this chair and a young person interviewing you. That is my wish for you.